Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because that is who I learned this magnificent truth from. And I wanted to come at you with a lesson today, basically about prophecy. I just finished watching a great video from GMS Vegas Sit Downs titled Visions of the End of the World. It's here. And looks like he made it, or he re-uploaded it from GMS LA Yeshaya. But anyway, it was a great video, and it brought out a lot of scriptures and prophecy from people who I don't think are necessarily in the truth, but they do follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, and they are trying to live as righteously as they can. And basically, I've only been in this truth for a short while, just slightly less than a year. I've been reading and studying as much as I can. Still not quite at where I want to be, but I think it's time that I start bringing more out. But today I just wanted to share some notes that I've taken before I even came into the truth or knew that I'm an Israelite. And some things and details I wasn't sure about bringing out necessarily. Wasn't sure how it would be perceived or taken, as truth, or just self-aggrandizement or something. But anyway, I was sick several years ago. I had a form of cancer, and I was really trying to become more spiritual and just live a more righteous life and get closer to the Most High. And I was doing a lot of fasting, and I had drastically changed my diet. But at the time I was sick, and I didn't even know it, and I still got sick. But Lord's will be done. But uh, first, let me get into a scripture here. Basically, the same scripture that the brother brought out in the video, and it is Acts 2 and 17. And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith God, or Yahweh, I will pour out of my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And that is very prophetic, because like I said, even before becoming coming into the truth, I experienced I experienced a lot of dreams that I really couldn't explain. Some can be attributed toward the end of this current world or kingdom as we know it, and other ones could have just been a mixture of my own wild imagination. But first here, I just want to show you this log I've been keeping over the past couple of years. I haven't entered anything recently, but I call this my dream log, and as you can see, it is the year I have here is 2015, and I just started recording this because like I said, I started having dreams and visions that I really couldn't explain, and I wanted to document them. And you're probably not able to see all of this, but I'll just read some of it. This is July 11th, 2015, and like I said, at the time here I was sick. I had a form of cancer. I didn't even know it. I felt my body felt bad, and I just thought it was just me, being stressed and getting used to some things. Like I said, I drastically changed my diet. But anyway, here in this particular dream, some letters or words came to me as PAKR or PAVR. Still don't know what they mean. I googled it. I did come up with a company or two, some things, but nothing real definite that I could go on. And in the dream, as you can see here, I said, I dreamed I was in a futuristic city. Cars travel on rail systems similar to newest Running Man movie, and cars have a metallic mesh coating resembling snakeskin. Also, they are shaped like or resemble cigars. I had on a flying suit, which allowed me to pass through solid matter. And one way I know this couldn't be the kingdom, because it says people still believing what they see and hear through the media. And I have a note here. I said I meditated before sleeping, and I woke up at 4:40 a.m. Yeah, that's definitely significant. But and here you have another one here. July 16, 2015, just almost a week later. The name Peter Holmes or Paul Hermitage. I have no clue who those individuals are. Those names just came to me in that dream. And then on 7/21/2015, before sleeping, I meditated. Uh, a name came to me, and it says, I think it's Hamaj Nakasani. And I did Google that and looked it up, and it looks to be like a Hamite reference. I looked it up. It was more dealing so with someone in South Africa. I did find that to be a name of a company in the African region, South Africa. Uh, Nakasini, and I did look up Hamaj, and I did find something interesting. I can't find it anymore. I did Google. I found something like a reference to an ancient, like African warrior or mage or something like that. But I can't seem to find the information anymore. And here, August 3rd, 2015, see, I had a scotch earlier that evening. I try to take as good notes as I can to see, if food affects, how I dream and, what I'm thinking when I'm sleeping. And it says I had fruit for breakfast and chicken at lunch. And see, I stormed the rain as I went to bed, dreamed about being, this is my LBs there. Those are my frat brothers. But anyway, that's insignificant. But, and a few older brothers on a big estate. And didn't go much into detail, so it must not have been too significant. And I might skip over some of this and get to the meat that I really want to talk about, because it was one dream in particular that really just, man, it really opened up some things to me. And this was briefly after coming into the truth. Yeah, here it is right here. This is September 26, 2018, 2 a.m. That's when I woke up. Basically, it was the 27th. And then the notes on the side here, it says I fasted on the 23rd, which was Sunday. No food or water. On the 26th, I ate rotisserie chicken, piece of rice, blah, blah, blah. Salad, Mediterranean. That's just, talking about what I ate. Took one melatonin around 7 p.m. Okay, and it starts off, it says, I dreamed of a military based show with me as a key character. It then shifted to end times. You see, I was driving on a foggy and dark road. There were no headlights. A woman was on the side of the road on the left side, and when I approached, she was attempting to toss a baby in the front of me, but I swerved to miss. She was faking, possibly. I could only drive so fast, and people kept trying to force me off the road. As I was headed toward an installation, I was making a call asking what is going on, and the man on the other end replied, "You not prepared for Esau?" That's crazy. He says, "You not prepared for Esau?" And I was thinking or asking who or what is Esau? And I was in the truth by then, but just in the dream, I couldn't, figure out what was going on. See, the car got stopped on a makeshift military base, and I got forced out of the vehicle by an Edomite woman in military fatigues, and she pointed to her right and told me to get out and go over to the Moabite, who I never looked at. I never actually saw a Moabite in my dream. And right here, I'm just giving details of how she looked. This dream was very vivid. I can remember detail. You see, her hair was pulled back in the proper fashion, as you would in the military uniform for a woman. She had a very slender build. And see, over here, it says her facial expression confirmed I was dreaming. Very weird feeling. See, and see, I wrote something here. It's out of spiritual realms. I scribbled something. I didn't do too good of a job writing it in, but it says something about in and out of spiritual realms. But see here on the next page, see, I fought to get away and I shifted back to my room. And it says here, the Most High's voice seemed to come in a digital transmission But now when I think back to it, I don't think it was the Most High how I think it was Yahweh Shai, or it could possibly have been an angel. See, it was like a visible mist, and I remember vividly. It was like an amethyst color. It was like a purplish color. His voice was eloquent and soothing. It sounded ethnic, like an older, esteemed black man, and which was very weird too. In the transmission, like I could like vividly see it. I was dreaming, like I was asleep. I couldn't move, but I could vividly see like this image, like this transmission talking to me. But it was like a digital transmission. The if you can imagine, like when someone draws a character of someone without the actual eyes, like you can see the outline of the face, and then the beard and the hair. Um, but you can't see the mouth or the eyes or the nose, but you can see the outline of like the head and the face. And every time he talked, it flashed, like it flickered, like to notify that, some kind of transmission was going on. But anyway, it says the Most High said something to the effect of do not speak of where or how we meet. We shall be majestic and as you say, I put ... because I was so focused on trying to remember everything that was being said, like the transmission was cutting out instead of just listening. It says, "In you will be prosperous. In you we will be prosperous." And see, I think he may have also stated, "Do not fear." After that, I lay still thinking about what the Most High told me, and I felt the papers, because I keep a lot of junk laying on the side of my bed by my couch. But anyway, it says on my chase by my right side of my bed hit me in the face. Like I felt a piece of paper hit me in my face, and that was weird because like I was like half awake. And it said I scoffed and said, "If you are not the Most High or one of His angels, I beseech you, leave now and never come back again." And because I've always had weird feelings, like some kind of either dark spirit or just someone else is always near me or in the room, and it just made me feel uncomfortable. But I haven't felt that since. And it says I then woke up feeling relieved and confused at the same time. It says I just you don't want to hear that. I woke up, I used the bathroom, and when done, I thanked the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and stated that I am with the Most High. And I just have some more dreams and stuff here. I might, share this with, if I can get back up with the brothers of GMS in the Chicago area, especially Brother Malcolm. If he can read some of this for me, and kind of if he can give me some insight, go more into details and some more of this, because I have some more interesting stuff. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to share that because I'm seeing a lot of videos, people having prophetic dreams and visions, and whether it be children, grown, old people, it's just amazing. And I'm ready for this place to be over with. Sick of this place, this current administration or kingdom, this kingdom, Esau's ruling, and I'm ready to get up out of here. I don't know about you all, but I'm ready to see the full glory of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And with that being said, I hope this was edifying, and I thank you, Akim and Akwa, for watching. Peace and blessings to all of you, especially the hopeful elect, and Shalom, Abba Baba.